Does this come as a shock to literally anyone? The Blade movie, starring Marashara Ali, has apparently been officially cancelled, and Blade will now be part of the Midnight Suns movie. So, the Marshall Ali Blade movie is claimed to be dead, at least as a solo movie. Now, let's be honest. We have all known for years now this movie was never happening. This movie got announced in 2019. 2019, almost 6 years ago. This movie was announced, and we have heard like they have done nothing with this thing. Now, this movie has gone through so many problems. It's gone through multiple directors, multiple scripts. Marshall Ali has had problems with some of the scripts in this movie. We will go. I'm sure this article goes through that. But from Jeff Snyder, from his podcast, who Jeff Snyder, he's a bit of a knob hand, but you know, he's got this. So he said he reports that Marvel Studios has scrapped the Blade standalone movie and instead introduced the character in a team-up movie. He will not be introduced in a solo movie. He'll be introduced in Midnight Suns. So they're gonna do a Midnight Suns movie. I believe this has been talked about or rumored for a while now. If they do Midnight Suns, it will definitely be in the rebooted MCU post Secret Wars. So we'll see how that goes. Yes, Blade was announced nearly 7 years ago at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. The project has faced constant setbacks from losing directors to scrap scripts and multiple creative overhauls. Marvel has not confirmed this themselves, but this new rumor tracks with recent developments. Last summer, Variety reported Marvel had no sense of urgency around Blade, and recently Mia Goth, who was rumored to play Lilith, confirmed the movie reached costume fitting and chemistry testing, only to fall apart. Kevin Feige himself admitted that they went through at least 4 versions of the film, including 2 set in the past. One of these focused on Blade's daughter sidelining Marashara Ali. Yes, that version was scrapped and some of its costumes repurposed for Ryan Coogler's Sinners. Now, that one with Blade and his daughter, we know that there was, I don't know if they're talking about this one specifically, but there was a version of the script where he was like the 5th most important character in the movie. Because it was his daughter and her friends were more important than he was, and he was taking a backseat. So it was going to be classic MCU, you know, right? The women are going to be the leading stars, and even though this is centered around a male character, that male character is going to be on the backside, going to be a loser, while the women do all the work, because, you know, girls get it done and all that. I believe Ryan Coogler had his script was completely like repurposed for Sinners. So some of Sinners, not just its costumes, but some of the movie itself was his Blade script, and he just reworked it and made it into a standalone thing. And look at what that movie did. That movie did what, 800 million at the box office worldwide? It's crazy, man. You just have vampires fighting vampires. It's crazy. Midnight Suns is Marvel's supernatural team with people like Blade, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night. All those people are the Midnight Suns, and they're apparently going to be doing a movie on that. If Midnight Suns ever does happen, it will happen after release of Secret Wars, so it's basically a decade after Marshall Ali and Kevin Feige first announced this project, and nothing came to fruition. So yeah, this project, I mean, like, this is the thing. We've all known this movie was done, right? Like, we knew this movie was never happening. They even took a shot at it at Deadpool Wolverine, where Wesley Snipes says, there's only one Blade, and there's only ever going to be one Blade. Well, at this point, he's freaking right, and we laughed at that. We're like, yeah, it's funny. Because we knew it was true. We knew this movie was never going to happen. I feel sorry for Marshall Ali, because he very clearly wanted to do this movie, and I think he was great casting for Blade. I really do. And I just, like, it's not rocket science to do this movie. You have Blade kill vampires for an hour and a half. That's the movie, pretty much. You can adapt one of his comic book runs. If you want to have his daughter in there, you can. They were gonna have, one of the scripts was like, you know, they said it in the past, that could work. Like, really, there was a lot you could do, but it's very basic thing, which is just have Blade decapitating people, make it rated R, and let him go ham. That's all I need. I just need him to kill people and look cool. That's it. That's all I want. And maybe he says the ice skating uphill line. You know? That's all I was asking for. But no, Disney go to Disney. Disney Marvel continues to prove why they are a complete and utter just waste of everyone's time and money. Like, why even buy into anything they do now? Like, really, like, what's the point? What's the point in buying into anything Disney Marvel does? Their comics are shit. Their movies are shit. Their TV shows are shit. Everything about them is just absolute dog water. And this is also something to keep in mind. Let this be a prime example to people that they can say a movie is happening and then nothing comes of it. Disney are the masters of this. Where's that Rogue Squadron movie for Star Wars? Where's the Rey movie that was announced 3 years ago? I vividly remember the Rey movie getting announced. I was on my walk, right? I was on my daily walk. It was snowing at the time, so walking around was freaking awful, but I was still doing it because I exercise every day and I will not stop. I remember I was on my walk and I was listening to a podcast. It was Real BBC with Nerdrotic, Az and Mahler, and they were going over the announcement that a Rey movie was in production. I remember listening to that and going, okay. And it's been 3 years since, and we've heard nothing about that movie. Now we're at the point where we don't even know the movie's getting made. You know? The Rogue Squadron movie, it was happening, then it got canceled, now it was happening again, now it's canceled. Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy, Dan and Dave's Star Wars movies, right? The Taika Waititi Star Wars movie, none of that happened. They announced it, and they said, oh, it's still happening, and it didn't happen. How many years did we go hearing the Rian Johnson trilogy? Oh, it's still happening, it's still happening. We know full well it doesn't happen. And then last year we got, like, the official full thing where they're like, yeah, no, it's not happening anymore. Like, duh. We know. So this is why when I see people go like, oh, they're gonna do, Simu Liu, that dumbass is still going around going, oh, Shang-Chi 2 is still happening. Uh-huh. Sure. Sure, buddy. Doctor Strange 3, uh-huh, yeah, sure. I sure it is, right? Like, you can tell me it happens, but unless I see proof, I don't think it's happening. I don't think Shang-Chi 2 is ever going to happen. I don't think Doctor Strange 3 is going to happen. I don't think we're going to get... Hey, well, yeah, where's Eternals 2, by the way? Eternals, what happened with them, huh? Damn, man. So, yeah, let this just... Here's the thing, people can say something's happening, it doesn't mean it's actually happening. Is what I'm trying to get at, right? This Blade movie was said to be happening for 6 years, and what came of it? Nothing. Mahershala Ali lost a bunch of fucking time that he could have spent doing other movie projects. Okay, happy for him for Jurassic World Rebirth last year. He made money with it. Good for you, man. You deserve it after being stuck on this waste of a fucking project for so goddamn long. As for Midnight Suns, well, first off, they wrote it correctly, which is a plus. If you guys don't remember the Midnight Suns game that came out like, what was it, 3 years ago or something like that? They had a Midnight Suns game come out, and they changed the name from Midnight Suns, like, suns as in like a male child, to SUNS as in suns, like the big star in the sky. Because it was, they didn't want to, we don't want to offend anyone, it's a bit of a sexist name. Shut your bitch ass up, go sit in the corner and think about what you did. Shut up. These are the same people who complain about this, who go, oh, X-Men's a bit of a sexist name, there's plenty of females in the X-Men. Shut up. Well, Mankind, what do you mean? There's plenty of women. Shut up. It's a broad term. For fuck's sake. Yeah, so, I mean, the fact that you at least got the name right, so I guess I'll give you, like, a pity clap for that. Fuck me. A Midnight Suns movie, if it ever happens, and it's got Blade, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, right? Like, you get the actual proper Midnight Suns in there, and you just go ham with some supernatural R-rated shit, I'd be there and watch it. But this is Marvel. So I don't trust them to do anything. I don't trust these fuckers to put a light bulb in. Okay? I don't think they can even do that. So we'll see if this Midnight Suns movie ever happens. If it does, I'll probably have, I don't know, grandkids by the time it comes out. But there we go. Phone is going off to end the video. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think about all this, and I'll see you guys all next time.